Good morning / afternoon, IE Sports Radio listeners and football fans around the world. With that said, you guys, I have gone completely loopy by now. This is my 5th primetime face-off of the day. I've been going since 8 p.m. Pacific time, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern. And, well, we're coming up on the third hour now. The third hour has just begun. And, yeah, I'm still sane somewhat. So, anyway, with that said, you guys, let's have some fun. I'm so glad that I was able to get these guys here today. And yep, Taryn is back. Our lone host for the day has come on. Bobby our judge. Bobby was judging earlier, and then his power decided to not work.
It's back on now, though, so I'm all good.
We're good to go. Well, gentlemen, this is going to be a fun one. Be ready, y'all. So, with that said, before we begin, of course, big shout out and thank you to our sponsors, the Southern California Warriors Summer Pro Football Team, which is the team that I play for. So, doing my thing, loving every bit of it, playing my 3 technique and defensive end, loving it, enjoying it, still living the dream, playing it. If all of you out there support your local semi-pro teams, trust me, these are guys who are doing their thing, trying to get filmed to be professional, trying to get into colleges, or just trying to live out their years playing the game they love. I mean, seriously, this is just awesome. Semi-Pro Sports, give them a shot. Of course, make sure you show them some love at SoCal Warriors on Twitter. Of course, Background Check International as well. Kit Freeman is the man. If you need a background check, businesses out there, if you need background check, Kit Freeman is the guy you go to at www.bcint.com. Once again, that is at www.bcint.com. He has got your background checks for you. Make the hiring process that much easy. Not used for anything illegal. No identity fraud, none of that nonsense. Please make sure you're doing it for legal purposes. And, well, Mr. Kit Freeman's got your back. All right, y'all. Also, make sure to head on over to iesportsradio.com/shop. Check out the website. Grab you a hat or a shirt while you're there. Show some love. Get on over to @3and@IESR. Cast your vote for who you think is going to win today. I got to stop saying today. Tomorrow night's game. Make sure you cast your vote, and we'll have that voting poll up in just a little bit. Of course, big ups to our lone judge, Mr. Taryn Rodriguez, COO of IE Sports Radio, one of these COOs. So big shout out to him. He'll be judging today's face-off. Okay. Breath caught. With that said, you guys, let's rock and roll as we get ready for not the one, not the first, the second, the third, or the fourth, but the 5th primetime face-off of the day as the Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Kansas City Chiefs. And with that said, y'all, we got 2 combatants here today to help us out all the way from the Steel City. He is a true diehard, repping that jersey, repping that hat. He's even got the beard going, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta show some love to our representative of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Jim. What's going on, Big Jim? How you doing today, brother?
I appreciate the invite, man. Looking forward to it. Thank you for having me.
You and me both, man. I'm excited for this. You're the man, Jim. I mean, seriously, I wish if you ever have time at 1 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays, if you're not working, our Pittsburgh show, the Yinza Report, they could use a co-host. I'm just saying.
Is that right?
I'm just saying.
I'd be interested in something like that for damn sure.
It'd be awesome, man. And then, of course, the man who has been on so many primetime face-offs, I seriously lost count. He has been around IE Sports Radio. We've been around for almost 8 years. He's been around with us for like almost 5 years. He has left amazing reviews for us on Facebook. He's been in the IE Sports Radio Hall of Fame voting like 3 times already. Unfortunately, still not getting in, but we're going to get him in there. I don't give a crap. He's back on the ballot this year. He's going to get in because he deserves it. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a diehard Kansas City fan. He's a diehard Chiefs fan. I can't say enough great things about this guy because he's a wonderful dude. I happen to call him a good friend. Ladies and gentlemen, gotta show some love to the man all the way from, I want to say Arrowhead, but I can't. I want to say, because you guys can't, like, what is it, Gaha, or I forgot what it is, but something like that. But anyway, the man all the way from the Midwest repping his Kansas City Chiefs, Bobby Tuzinski. What's going on, Bobby? How you doing today, brother?
Hey, thank you. Yeah, it looks like I'm battling against Brett Kiesel here, based off the beard I see there. So I feel like I'm going against a former Steelers player here.
he definitely started the playoff beard trend in Pittsburgh. That's for sure.
You're absolutely right. And by the way, that man is an absolute monster. I idolize that guy, man. I play his position. That guy is a freaking animal. So watching him play football, it's like watching a movie. I just get popcorn and enjoy it. Like, you know, I have my protein shake. You know, it's awesome stuff. So yeah, great stuff there. So, all right, you guys, let's get down. Terrence says, better impress me, you two. I'm a tough nut to crack. Dig in the glasses, Bobby. All right, you guys, let's get on into this primetime face-off. Wow, did I really have New England Buffalo up there? As you can see, I'm a little loopy from the morning. It's been a long one, but I don't care. It's been fun. I've done 3-hour shows before. It's not like this, but primetime face-off time here to go, y'all. Pittsburgh, Kansas City. Let's do this. All right, Jim, start us off, brother. Who are your X factors for tomorrow's game and why?
So the X factors, that's a good question. I was thinking about this, and I got a couple of them. The first one I'm going to go with is Chase Claypool. Number one, he's had a very rough season, both on and off the field. But to be honest with you, in Baltimore last week, he pretty much single-handedly won that game. I don't want to say single-handedly, but he had the best game of his season at the right time for us and definitely got us to where we are this week. The other X factor that I was thinking about is the fact that we got number 19 practicing. Now, we don't know if he's going to play. And that, of course, being Juju Smith-Schuster. It's kind of hard to miss a whole season, come back into an AFC wildcard playoff round after just 2 practices. But as far as an X factor goes, until I saw Juju, I was thinking about this question, but hands down right now, it's got to be Juju just in spirit only.
No, I completely – you could have kept on going. You had time. You had time on the clock. But great stuff there, Jim. Agreed, man. Taryn, yeah, Chase Claypool, aka Madrid, but yeah, Maple Troll. This is awesome stuff there. Great stuff, Jim. And seriously, man, you guys have a monstrous offense. I mean, great stuff, man. I'm excited for this. So, all right. Well, with that said, man, Bobby, we're passing the mic over to you, brother. X factors for your Chiefs and why?
Yeah, I think to add on to the Steelers fan here, I think obviously your tight end also didn't play back in Week 16 in this matchup, so I think he might be an X factor as well, getting him involved to help out Big Ben. But I think for the Chiefs, I think honestly it's on defense, it's going to be, can someone else other than Chris Jones get pressure to Big Ben? They really have needed someone else other than Jones to be the person getting sacks. So, you know, Frank Clark and Jaron Reed on that line, they're going to really step up and make sure they get pressure to Big Ben. Then also just on offense, and I think we saw this a little bit in the last game of the regular season, was the short game passing with Hardman. That seemed to be a new wrinkle that they got him involved, and he got a lot of yards after the catch. He had his first 100-yard receiving game in his career. So I think being able to get that short game passing, I know a lot of teams have been taking away the deep threat from the Chiefs, but if you can get the ball right away into these playmakers' hands at the line of scrimmage or within 5 yards, you know, they can still make big plays out of these short game passes. So I think that's going to be a big X factor, is getting that involved.
51 seconds. You guys are awesome. You guys are just on the time. I love it. Great stuff there, Bobby, and wonderful X factors, man. So, all right, you guys. We're going to move on into the fire round. This is always a fun one here. So we're time to talk a little bit of crap. You guys are very respectful, gentlemen. But, well, it's time to get a little crazy here. Weaknesses. Jim, what you got for us, man? What are your weaknesses on the Chiefs?
Man, I am not going to lie to you. I am looking forward to whoever this rookie offensive lineman is that's going to try to line up against T.J. Watt all day. You got T.J. who was banged up in the first matchup. So he played, but he didn't play well. And now all the reports I'm hearing out of Kansas City is not only is there a lineman that's going to try to block him, which nobody on the planet has much success doing, especially if I understand right. I don't know if he's a rookie, but I heard he was a rookie. And the second part of this thing is those of you guys that know the game, whenever a lineman needs help with a block, you get a chip from a running back. And I'm hearing that Edwards-Hilaire's out as well. So we got a rookie lineman with a running back, possibly with obviously not as good as Hilaire, in my opinion. No offense to the guy, but I'm anxious to see what T.J. Watt is going to do in this game, because his pride alone is not going to let him play like he did the first game. And with everything I just mentioned, I cannot wait to see this.
Jim, TJ Watt. I don't even think he's a person. Like, I don't know what that is, but whatever machine he was manufacturing, they did a really good job.
Mike Tomlin refers to him as basically an alien. He says TJ is just visiting planet Earth.
Yeah, basically, he's gonna be a problem for those Chiefs. So, all right, let us know, Bobby. You heard that right there, man. Oh, Bobby's like, ain't worried. I love that. By the way, Bobby has that confident face that's like a businessman. Like, nope, not shaking. Like, I love it. So, anyway, with that said, all right, Bobby, you heard Jim, man. Now give it to us. What are your weaknesses on the Steelers that you feel that your Chiefs can expose to win?
Yeah, obviously, I think a lot of people are aware of most of Pittsburgh's weaknesses, especially on defense. I actually had to write down all the weaknesses that Pittsburgh had. There's so many. Obviously, you start with the run defense. Teams have just been gashing the Steelers all season with running the ball. The one problem the Chiefs are going to have, though, is they don't really have any healthy running backs right now. Along with CEH being out, Darrell Williams is a game-time decision. He may not even play. So they actually had to elevate Darwin Thompson from the practice squad to the 53-man roster. So that's not a good sign that even Darrell Williams is going to play. So we'll see how that factors in. Obviously, Pittsburgh's secondary has been leaky as well. They can give up big plays. And then really, obviously, Big Ben at this point. He's not the quarterback he was, especially this time of year in the playoffs, to making the big plays that he used to. So, he looked awful in the game just 3 weeks ago, throwing the ball downfield. He got intercepted his first pass attempt, trying to throw the ball downfield. And they really just gave up almost at that point. We saw how bad and lopsided that game was. Then also, I think really just the offensive line to me a little bit is unsteady with Pittsburgh as well. You're used to having that, steady offensive line. And I think really Villanueva's departure going to Baltimore, I think has really hurt them. So, there's so many ways that you can expose Pittsburgh. I don't even know where to start, but that's my list.
Whoa. Okay, Bobby. Dang, man, you went in, brother. Okay, well, after that lightning round, fellas, let's have some fun and get on into the game plan. This is always the round where it's like the winner. I always feel like this is the winner or loss round because it's somehow a tie going into this, and it has nothing to do with our judges or anything. Even myself, like that's why I'm not judging. This is why Terran's doing it. Terran's a way better judge than I'll ever be because I'll give everyone ties because I guess it's so close to me. This is the round where you really talk your football, really put your football as much as you can in there, depending on how far you're ahead or not with the points right now with the rounds. So here it is, y'all. What is your game plan? So Jim, start us off. What is your game plan for the Steelers to beat those Chiefs tomorrow? What you got?
First and foremost, I am hoping that the Chiefs football team agrees with Bobby as far as all of our weaknesses, because just like Mike Tomlin said, we are a flawed football team with a ton of warts. But guess what? We won 3 out of the last 4 down the stretch. And the last time we were faced with a double digit. Actually, it wasn't double digit. It was only 9 points. It was in 2005. The coach blew us off the field. But guess what? First round of the playoffs in Indianapolis, huge underdog, started our run to the Super Bowl. Now, don't take this as me saying this team is as good as the 05 team, because we're not. But the similarities are there, and I just hope that the Kansas City Chiefs football team believes in all these weaknesses that Bobby mentioned, because that right there inside the locker room puts all the pressure on them, none of it on us. And just like Ben said earlier this week, man, we don't have a chance. We're just coming in there to have some fun. And I've seen it too many times in sports when a team that has absolutely no shot to win wins, i.e. the Jaguars last week, 15-point underdog, knocked the Colts out to get us even in this chance to go to Kansas City. So I love it. I hope Bobby is right. We have weaknesses. I just hope that inside that locker room, the 53 on the Kansas City Chiefs believe in those weaknesses, because we're definitely coming. We'll be there. Trust me, 8 o'clock Sunday night, we'll be there.
Look at you. Jim's the man. You're the man. Well, great stuff there. Well given. Great points, good sir. And I love how you put that out there, man. Awesome stuff. Well, it's time to give it on over. Bobby, give it to us, man. What are your weaknesses on the I'm sorry. Whoopsies. What is your game plan? I'm talking about weaknesses. I'm still in the weaknesses, guys. I'm having fun with that round. Anyway, so what is your game plan for these Chiefs, Bobby, to beat these Steelers?
Well, prior to Mahomes being here, I mean, this was not the time for the Chiefs to, they always seem to choke in these type of games. Just go back to '95 when they lost to the Colts, and the Colts were huge underdogs in that divisional round when Jim Harbaugh, led them somehow to a victory at his age in his career. So, it could be similar to Big Ben, coming in as an, veteran player, making an upset potentially. But I don't think that's obviously going to happen. My game plan is really just on offensively, just give what the Steelers give you defensively. If they don't give you the deep ball option, then play it short, and you may have to throw the ball short with the pressure you get from T.J. Watt. So you may not have time in the pocket for Mahomes to look down deep. So if they give you, if you're making a day just making a bunch of 5-yard passes, hey, that's eventually going to lead to first down. So that's not bad either. So. And then also, obviously, I mentioned this earlier about getting pressure with Big Ben. Hopefully, we can get someone else other than Chris Jones to get pressure there. Then also, I think I also mentioned this earlier I think the Chiefs defensively need to smother the tight end because I think that's going to be the safety valve for Big Ben in this game. He didn't have him, like I said, in Week 16. I think along with the receivers, with Deontay Johnson, Claypool, etc., I think he's definitely going to look for that tight end to get involved to keep the ball moving and just – it's going to be kind of complement the run game a little bit. The short game passings for Pittsburgh, I think it's going to be a way to kind of, keep the balls out of Mahomes' hand, that Chiefs offense. So I think that's kind of the game plan is to keep those factors away from Pittsburgh, and I think the Chiefs should win.
Gentlemen, that was awesome. I'm just saying, good stuff there, you guys. One more round while the judge tallies up the scores for today, man. Jim, give it to us. Just a few seconds here. Final score and why.
Well, if everything goes the way I hope it does, this will be the ugliest of all 7 of the wild card playoff games, or however many there are, just the 6 of them, whatever there are. We will stay close. And then in the fourth quarter, when we have to make 1 or 2 plays, hopefully we make them. We have Boswell, the kicker. I don't know how he didn't make the all-pro team. He didn't. That's another chip on the shoulder. I'm sure he's coming in there with the right attitude. I know it's going to be freezing cold. I know weather's a factor. But here in Pittsburgh, we believe in Boswell. And I'm thinking it's going to be a really ugly Steeler-type win. Going to be, I'd say, a crazy number because that's how this season's been. I'm going to say 19 because I don't even know how you get to 19. So Pittsburgh 19, Kansas City 17. Close one till the end, but very, very ugly and beautiful to us here in Pittsburgh because that's what it is.
The uglier, the better. And if you're a defensive kind of guy like myself, I know this is how it is. So great stuff there. Bobby, what you got for us, man? Final score.
Yeah, actually, I do agree that the Chiefs will have a 17-point score, but that'll just be in the first half. So I think it's going to be like, Chiefs 31, Pittsburgh 17.
Great stuff, gentlemen. Well, there it is. I gotta say, I got a little confession to make. I unfortunately, you guys, I couldn't get up the voting polls as fast as I wanted to today. So I put them up like right before the face-off, and only a couple people got voted for on this poll for this one. Some was a couple other ones. But this won't even really count. But only 3 people voted, and it was 100% Chiefs. So that was kind of a blank. It could have been a toss-up.
No worries, man. No worries. We'll do it again next week.
So we're waiting for Terrence's score right here to come on in. But hey, I love it, Jim. He said we'll do it again next week. I just got that. My bad. I love it. Well, I got to say, man, you guys are awesome. That was incredible. And you guys really did a great job. Well, tomorrow, guys, it's going to be a battle. And I'm so excited for this thing. And the final voting poll is in. Ladies and gentlemen, listening out there, we appreciate you guys so much for tuning in and showing love. The final voting is in the X Factor round. I'm going to score this 9-8. Bobby, one round for Bobby. In round 2, in the fire round, we'll score this bout 9-8. Jim!
Wow. Like a boxing match.
And the final round, the lightning round. And all in favor for the winner and his first ever primetime face-off victory, 9-8. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby will win this.
Damn, I got beat bad. The hard
Bobby's-
ones are the ones you lose that close.
Bobby, I'll tell you what, Jim. Bobby's never won one of these. I know it's your first time too, but Bobby's been in like 3 of these things, and he's tied like twice, or he's tied once and lost twice.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Jim, you're the man. Honestly, let's see here. We got Chiefs winning 34-28. All right, and then the Steelers will cover. We'll see. We shall see. But I'll tell you right now, that was fun. Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, first things first, Bobby, let us know, brother. Where can all these diehards find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter right there at my handle at Bob Ptszynski. That's pretty much where I do all my sports talk at.
Well, I'm excited for it, and you're the man, Bobby. I'm telling you, the offer's on the table, brother. If you ever want to help out with our Kansas City show, we need it. I mean, you know, our guy is awesome, but he could definitely use a co-host. I'm just saying, man. Jim, I've been bugging him to be a co-host for the last.
There you go.
He's just a busy guy.
He sounds like he'd be good.
But we need more, and you know, like I said, our franchise is awesome. We love that guy, but he's just, you know, he even said it himself. He'd benefit from a co-host. Co-hosts are always great. And well, over here, man, Jim, where can they find you, brother?
Right there on Twitter. Don't ask me how I got that address, but when I signed up for my account, that's what I was given, and I went with it. So sorry for the weird numbers, but there you are.
I love it. Well, Jim, same thing with you, brother. If you ever got the time, man, I mean, I'd love to have you a part of our Pittsburgh show. You got everything. You got the diehardness, and you even got the beer. This is like this is against the law, by the way, you guys. If you don't have one of these in the Steel City, you need to have the thick one too. But with that said, this is going to be a great game, fellas. I am so excited for this. Honestly, this was tough to judge. I don't like giving ties. Jim was just as amazing. Great face off. Follow you on Twitter, Jim. Oh, you got a follower. So
Appreciate
there you go,
that.
man.
Thank you.
Great stuff. Well, with that said, gentlemen, I appreciate you both. Thank you so much for being here on today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless you and your families, and we will have a great game tomorrow. Enjoy the game, and hope to have you back very soon, you guys.
Same to you guys. Have a great day.
Enjoy the game.
Guys. Thank you.
You too. Take care, brother.
Take care, y'all.
Bye-bye.
All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. My final weigh-in is here. And, well, this is my last moment on this show here today. Ladies and gentlemen, this was not easy for me because I really, 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 really wanted this game to go either way. I mean, I know it will go either way. I want to say, all right, I definitely want to say that, oh boy, this is going to be hard. I want to say that Big Ben's going to retire with a ring because he deserves it. But the Steelers, I don't think, are that good to go all that way. I want to say they're going to get to the next round, but I don't know if that's going to happen. The injuries for Kansas City can really make this game a lot closer than what it should have been. I feel like it's going to be hard to contain TJ Watt, but it's kind of their gem on defense, and they have other weapons, but I just feel like there needs to be more to take on Mahomes and to contain Hill. Kelsey, they just got too many weapons. Edwards-Helaire is out. But they still have lots of weapons. And that defense, they're all right. I mean, they're good. They're definitely not as good as they were a few years ago. But I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a close one for me. But I got to go Chiefs in this one. Final score, 28-24. It's going to be a great game. But I still feel like the Chiefs just got the upper hand. Plus, they're at home. We're going to see how it goes. But with that said, you guys, 5 face-offs are in the books. My goodness, I can't believe it. It has been craziness. Well, third. Wow. See, I'm loopy already, you guys. 6th and final face-off coming up next. Stay tuned right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'll see you guys in just a few moments. Take care. And as always, guys,